Objective 10, understand the addition reaction of an alkene with hydrogen, halogens, hydrogen halides, or water. And the key here is that you understand it's an addition reaction. So if I have an alkene, I'm going to use the simplest alkene or the smallest alkene, which is ethene. I've got carbon double bonded to itself with 2 hydrogens attached. And so an addition reaction, the first one with hydrogen with H2, these are all going to work very similar. This bond is going to break and leave an open bond on each carbon. And so that is where one hydrogen is going to attach here, one hydrogen is going to attach here, and I'm going to end up with each carbon having 3 hydrogen. So the reaction with hydrogen is called hydrogenation, adding hydrogen, and the result is your alkene becomes an alkane. The double bond is broken and hydrogen is added. If I do the same thing with a halogen, it's a very similar process. I've got my alkene. I'm adding my halogen, so I'll make it Cl2. Once again, the double bond is broken and a bond opens up on each carbon. I put them opposite. You put them on the same side, doesn't matter. And in doing that, a chlorine ends up on each carbon. And I have CH2Cl, CH2Cl, or what would be called, I go from an alkene, and this is going to be a dihalogenal alkane because there's 2 chlorine molecules on there. So then if I go ahead and clear my board here and look at a hydrogen halide or water, very much the same process. So really, you're just committing to memory one fairly simplistic reaction here. So I have my C2H4, and this time I'm going to add a hydrogen halide, so a hydrogen and pick a halogen, so HCl. When I break my bond open, giving me openings, I now have a place for 1 hydrogen and a place for that halogen. So this time I go from an alkene to a halogeno alkane. And then my last option is adding water. Plus H2O. And remember, if you think of H2O as really being HOH, then it should be obvious that the H will go on one carbon, the OH will go on the other carbon, and you formed an alcohol. So those are the 4 basic addition reactions with some other substance.